Welcome, lovely people, and it's a pleasure to be on Feed Your Mind Right again. My name is Philippa Aqua, and I'm privileged to share my thoughts on how to overcome fear. What is fear? Fear is false evidence appearing real. It is that crippling emotion that stops you in your track, preventing you from taking action and keeping you stagnated in one position. And we know that in one position, we do not grow. And when you are not growing, you are dying. So how do we overcome fear? What exactly are we afraid of? What makes us afraid? What makes us afraid is not knowing the outcome of certain things that are likely to happen. That fear that makes you think that what you don't want is what will come out of a situation. We call it the cons. What about the pros? What are some of the positives that are likely to happen if you take action regardless of your fear? Take a pen and paper. Note down what you are afraid of. Note down what you don't like that are likely to happen, and write down what will happen if you were not afraid. Being afraid is a human emotion. It's just a signpost telling you the likely negative that might happen should you take a particular action. What about looking at that situation from God's perspective, where there is no fear? The perspective where God expects that whatever you are doing will come out the way He would want it to be, the positives. Forget about the negatives that are likely to happen and focus on the positive. When you begin to take action on that fear, looking at the pros, that is the likely outcome that you would want for that particular thing, you begin to build faith, which is the opposite of fear. And gradually, your fear dissipates and you build faith in a particular action. And guess what? Once you begin to build faith in one decision, you build a muscle to build faith in all other decisions. And gradually, fear takes a backstage and does not worry you in anything that you do. So how do we overcome fear? Look at the positives of the situation that you want and gradually persist in taking action to bring about the positive. You just focus on making sure that what you really desire of a particular situation happens, and you take that action. The cons might be something you will think about, but do not focus on it. And gradually you build faith with the decisions you take. And that is how you develop the faith in what you do. What could be the thing that you might be afraid of? You are afraid of doing that side hustle because it might distract your work? Try it with a little attention at a time, and gradually you build the momentum to do it more. And gradually you'll be surprised that you can juggle your regular job with that side hustle you are looking at. What about the fear of going to school? You do not know how you're going to pay the fees, but just the decision to start, and you'll be surprised how God will work things out and provision will abound. What is it you're afraid of? Note it down and begin to look at the positives and build that faith that you need day in, day out to nurture your fear to overcome your faith. Let's feed our mind right. Let's subscribe to this channel for more wonderful videos on how to self-develop that other side of us that will make us better every day. It's a privilege to be here, and I'm grateful to share my thoughts on how to overcome fear. Thank you, and God bless you.